Hello everyone and welcome back to Coach Craig Sports. Today is Thursday, October 21st, and this is going to be the NBA DFS video for today. So we're going to take a look back at yesterday's picks, talk over some injuries in play, and then talk about my 5 players on both DraftKings and FanDuel. So we're going to talk about the core picks from yesterday. We're going to start off with the DraftKings side. So Jalen Green, $4,200, 22.5 points, so he was a hit. We were looking for 21 points out of him at the bare minimum. Then we had Malik Beasley, $5,300. 24.75 points. We were looking for at least 26, 27 points out of him. So he was a miss. Only ended up playing 21 minutes in this game. This game happened to be a blowout too against the Rockets. So just didn't quite pan out his way yesterday. Then Scotty Barnes, $3,400. Looking for at least 17 points out of him. He got to 23.75, so he was a pretty good hit. Then Kyle Kuzma, $5,100. Looking for 25, 26 points out of him. Got to 38.25, so he was a really, really, really good hit, honestly. Then Brandon Clark, $3,000, looked like a great play, very, very cheap. He ended up with 13.25 points. We need at least 15 out of him. He only ended up playing 12 minutes in this game. I think only about 4 or 5 minutes in the second half, which was really disappointing because at halftime he had 11.25 points, and I'm like, yeah, he's smashing. If we get up to 20, he's going to be a great play because everybody else was kind of on Precious Achiuwa. Then on the FanDuel side, we had Tyrese Maxey, $4,600, looking for 23 points out of him. Got to 49.9, so he was a hit. Jeremy Lamb, $4,000, looking for 20 points out of him. He got 9.4, so he was a miss. He didn't end up in that starting lineup. He did play, but this dude shot 1 for 9 yesterday, so just a poor shooting night. That's why he didn't pay off. Then Malik Beasley on the FanDuel side, however, $4,800, looking for 24 points out of him, got 28.2 on the FanDuel side. So he was actually hit on the FanDuel side, but not on the DraftKings side, unfortunately. Tobias Harris, $7,200, looking for 36 points out of him. We got to 40.4, so he was a hit. And then last but not least, Jonas Valanciunas, $6,500, looking for 33 points out of him. Got to 29.9, so he was just under that threshold. He was a miss, but the dude shot 3 for 19 yesterday. So overall, it was a little bit of a hit or miss day, but just some bad luck with a couple ones that we did miss. So we were definitely on the right track though. And then with that being said, we'll get over to the injuries in play. So we got 3 games, just a small 3-game slate today. So the Dallas Mavericks have nobody injured at this point in time. The Atlanta Hawks are going to be without Gallinari, Okongwu, and then it looks like Lou Williams and Johnson are both game-time decisions, so we'll have to track their progress. Don't expect them to make too big a difference. Lou Williams obviously would probably be in the rotation, though. And then we move over to the Milwaukee Bucks. Bobby Portis, Semi Ojeleye, Rodney Hood, Dante DiVincenzo, all still out. Drew Holiday, who got injured in the past game with a heel contusion, he is probable for this game, likely to play. You have to assume he's going to be on some type of minutes limit, or he could get pulled out of the game too if something happens again. So right now I have him projected for about 28 minutes. Probably not somebody that you do want to play tonight. Then for the Miami Heat, we got Victor Oladipo out. Otherwise, they're pretty much healthy. Then for the Los Angeles Clippers, Nick Batum, Serge Ibaka, Keon Johnson, Kawhi Leonard, and Preston are all out in this game. So quite a few injuries there, especially Leonard, Ibaka, and Batum, obviously. Then for the Golden State Warriors, they are missing the same 3 guys that they were missing the other day in Wiseman, Thompson, and Kuminga. So should be pretty similar to the other night, even though sometimes Steve Kerr mixes up his rotations. If guys are playing well, he lets them play longer. If they're not playing well, sometimes he benches them a little bit quicker. But with that being said, these are the injuries in play for tonight's slate. We'll get moved over to DraftKings and talk about my picks over there. So at the point guard position, we got Damon Lee. He actually played a bunch of minutes last time out. I'm not projecting him to have quite as many minutes as he had the last time out. Got him about 22 to 24 minutes, $3,600. You're looking for about 18 points out of him. I got him projected for about 19, 20 at this point in time. So on a small slate like this, very, very good value. Then next up, we got Tyler Hero. $5,200, looking for 26 points out of him. Last season, he averaged about 28 per game. I got him projected for 28 in this game as well. I'm projected for about 28 to 30 minutes in this game. Should be a pretty competitive game overall. Then in small forward position, we had Justice Winslow. $3,400, looking for about 17 points out of him. Averaged 16.5 last season. Have him projected for about 20 to 22 minutes in this game. Gets him about 18, 19 points. On a day like today, you're going to need value plays like Damon Lee and Justice Winslow. So those are 2 of my core plays for today. At the power forward position, we got Kristaps Porzingis, $7,100, looking for about 35, 36 points out of him. He averaged about 36.5 last season. Goes against the Atlanta Hawks. Should be a favorable matchup for him overall. I have him currently projected for about 37 points, so just over that 5 times value. Seems like a pretty safe play for tonight. And then last but not least, we got Bam Adebayo at $7,600. Seems like a little bit of a disrespectful price for him. Typically, he's over $8,000, so $7,600, looking for 38 points out of him. Averaged 41.5 essentially last season. And I got him projected for 40 points tonight. So should be a very solid play overall. But if you go with these 5 players that I have listed here, you'll have $23,100 left over, $7,700 per player. So you can definitely pay up for a couple guys and then find one other value play and have a pretty solid lineup for tonight's slate. But with that being said, we'll get moved over to FanDuel and talk about my picks over there as well. So at the point guard position on FanDuel, I got Eric Bledsoe, $4,500. Looking for 22, 23 points out of him. Averaged just shy of 24 points last season. Have him projected for about 25 points tonight. So he definitely has a chance to pay off tonight. Then next up at the shooting guard position, we have Tyler Hero. So he makes the list twice. $4,900. Looking for about 25 points out of him. Averaged just over 26 on the FanDuel side last season. Have him projected for 27 points tonight. Then Justice Winslow makes his second appearance on today's video. He is $3,600, just over the bare minimum on the FanDuel side. Looking for about 18 points out of him. Got him projected for about 18, 19. So a very, very good paydown option on tonight's slate. Then, of course, Kristaps Porzingis makes it again because he's $7,000 on the FanDuel side. Looking for 35 points. Averaged about 36 last season. And I currently have him projected for 36 points on the FanDuel side. And this is a guy that can give you some upside, especially on the FanDuel side, where he's a guy that can get some blocks too. And blocks and steals are 3 points on FanDuel, so you get a couple extra points here and there. Kristaps Porzingis, very good matchup once again. Very good play for tonight on both sides. Then last but not least, we got Zubac. And he is $4,200, which sounds kind of criminal on the FanDuel side. Looking for 21 points out of him. That's essentially what he averaged last season. Have him projected for about 26 minutes in this game, 28 to 30 points. However, there is a chance that if Golden State goes small ball, he might get run off the court. If he gets in foul trouble, he might get run off the court too. So he does come with some risk. So his ownership's probably not going to be quite as high as it could be. But this is a guy that can easily help put your team over the edge on the FanDuel side tonight. But if you go with these 5 players over on the FanDuel side, you have $35,800 left over, just under $9,000. So you can definitely pay up for some of the studs on this slate. Your Paul George, your Giannis, Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler. There's plenty of them out there. So definitely pick the ones that you like. Luka Doncic as well. Forgot him in there. Of course, he's one of the best players in the NBA at this point in time as well. But definitely a lot of room and flexibility on the FanDuel side. But with that being said, these are my picks for both FanDuel and DraftKings for today, October 21st. If you have any questions regarding NBA DFS on either site tonight, be sure to leave them down in the comments below. And also let me know who your favorite play for tonight is. But with that being said, if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Definitely would appreciate it. It helps to build the community that we're trying to build here at Coach Craig Sports, which is one that's truly for you, the viewers, helping you with your DFS, whether it's NBA or NFL. Helping you with your fantasy football teams if you're into that as well. And with that being said, if you're a new or current subscriber who's yet to do so, also hit that notification bell down below. It's going to let you know every single time I post up a new video. I make daily NBA DFS videos. So if you're into NBA DFS, this is the place for you. You're getting my core 5, my favorite plays at each position every single day. But with that being said, that's all I have for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed. And then last but not least, special little shout out to each and every one of you watching today's video. I truly do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Definitely means a lot to me, and I hope each and every one of you has a great rest of your day.